everyone, and welcome to Cambridge-Isanti High School for CTN's coverage of the Section 7 4A Girls Basketball Playoffs. The quarterfinal round as the number 2 seeded Blue Jackets host the number 7 seed Coon Rapids Cardinals. Joe Young, Howie Shapiro up above the action, and Howie, usually a one-sided affair, a 2 versus a 7. But this number 7 seed upset the 2 seed early in the season.
Yeah, it was the first game of the season, and they got an opportunity. And the girls for Coon Rapids know that. They've got that confidence that they've beaten them already once this season. It's not going to be easy. They're a 16-10 team, Cambridge-Isanti. So it'll be an interesting, I think, you play mistake-free basketball, you have an opportunity.
The Cardinals have struggled, certainly, and that's why they end up as the number 7 seed you see in the quarterfinals against Cambridge-Isanti. The number 1 seed going to Forest Lake, the 3 seed to Andover. And it's a tough field, top to bottom, for the Cardinals to try and battle through. But even if they can slip on the glass slipper just one night and get their season to the semifinal round would be huge.
Well, I think it would be huge, obviously, and I think them getting off to a fast start is really important. And I think they've got to play strong defense, and they've got to limit what Cambridge-Isanti likes to do, and they like to go inside, and they've got to limit that.
Well, and for the Cardinals, it's been a rough season. Just 1 win since mid-December, but there's a strong group at the senior level for this team. They spent a lot of time behind a great group that graduated last year. Now their last chance to go out, they want to end it on a positive note.
They really do, and Lainey Hanneman's going to lead this way for this senior group, and she's averaging about 9 points and about 5 boards per game. And they know that they've got a good post player in Janice Swanson, we'll talk about in a minute, and they know that's going to be a big matchup tonight, and Lainey's up for the task.
Well, the Cardinals have a couple of girls that can get the job done down low, and they are going to rely on everybody tonight if they hope to have another win like they did against Cambridge-Isanti. The Blue Jackets held to just 32 points in that season opener, and their Swanson, you talked about, averages a double-double, held to 10 points, and was their leading scorer.
Yeah, and I think that if they're going to be successful, she's one of the main cogs in this team because she's very good at both ends of the floor. But you're going to get that, you're going to get at least double-digit points and double-digit boards from her. So Cardinals, they know they have to really keep a man on her, make sure that they limit what she does here tonight.
Well, the playoffs start now, so throw the records out the window. It's time to play again. The Cardinals and the Blue Jackets start next on CTN.
Get all your Cardinals sports action with Joe and I live every Monday at 7:30. If Coon Rapids plays it, Sports Night covers it. Sports Night on local cable CTN.
Back at Cambridge-Isanti High School, just about ready to get the Section 7 4A quarterfinal action underway. Take a look at the starters for tonight's contest. First for the visiting Cardinals. Talked about Lainey Hanneman up front. Lexi West will be up there with her. Ashley Flatham, Emma Heeman, and Destiny Artis patrolling the perimeter. And a number of pieces that will be coming off the bench to contribute. There's a look at the Blue Jackets starting lineup. Guards are Jackie Olander and Miranda Broger. Molly Hennon and Kaylee Clement are the forwards, and Janice Swanson we talked about in the post. That's the premier matchup, Swanson versus Hanneman. And down on the sidelines, the third member of our broadcast team, Jen Halverson. Jen?
Thanks, Joe. Well, we all know that it was a close game to kick off this season earlier in the year, just 7 points, and both teams would agree that they have grown significantly since that matchup. Head coach of Cambridge-Isanti, Jody Liddell, told me that his message to his team going into tonight's game is to simply believe in yourself. When I talked to head coach Deb Peterson of Coon Rapids, she told me that her message was leave everything out on the court. Everything we've done all season has prepared us for this game and this moment. It's time to create your own destiny and play our game. Joe?
Thank you, Jen. And the Cardinals with hustle, able to get the first possession. Heeman to Flatham along the baseline, had to adjust her shot a little deeper than she thought. Hanneman ties up with Swanson on the rebound. Possession arrow favors Cambridge-Isanti.
Yeah, the Cardinals had that soft little look, but couldn't hit it. And Hanneman does a nice job of tying it up and granted, the ball doesn't go to the Cardinals, but it gives their possession back to them.
Olander trying to work around Artis. Left side will get it back in the corner. Up top, into Swanson, and Swanson ran into traffic. Ball knocked away out of bounds. It'll stay with Cambridge-Isanti.
Coach Liedau told me this, this is a team in his Blue Jacket squad that doesn't have a lot of depth, and foul trouble is going to be a very big situation for the Blue Jackets here tonight. They have to stay out of foul situation.
Olander works it right side for Clement, and now gets it back near the top of the key. Destiny Artis defending. Brager waits, looks. Left side, thinking about this shot momentarily was Olander. Across now for Broger, trying to get it inside, batted away out of bounds by Lexi West.
Nice job by Lexi, just stepping in front, not getting the contact and drawing the foul, but getting the ball and turning it over, putting pressure on Cambridge-Isanti.
A little more than a minute into this ball game. Nobody has found the bottom of the basket quite yet. Coon Rapids with one possession that came up empty. And this still the first possession for Cambridge-Isanti. Patiently looking for space. Brager lost it in the middle, and it's scooped up by Ashley Flatham. Coon Rapids gets the turnover. Patient on offense, patient on defense, creates the turnover. And back in the offensive end is Coon Rapids.
Just a good job of staying with it on defense to create that turnover.
Heeman finds her way around and gets off the glass and in.
Coach Peterson talked about Emma Heeman and how well she's been driving with the basketball. Did a really nice job against Park Center, and you saw that there. Nice drive for the opening bucket for the Cardinals.
Trying to get it inside to Swanson. The pass too tall and turned over back to Coon Rapids.
There's head coach Deb Peterson. She's got to like the fact that the Blue Jackets have turned the ball over on their first two possessions.
Well, you can see they're trying to get it into Swanson. Good ups right there from Olander to disrupt the pass and then tracked it down in the corner. Now gets it into Swanson, spins away from West. Shot won't fall. Lexi West the rebound. And Artis across midcourt for Flatham.
So important to limit the shots. Good job after the miss getting the rebound for Coon Rapids.
Well, and Cambridge-Isanti finally got the matchup they wanted when the switch put Lexi West defending Swanson rather than the taller and longer Lainey Hanneman. But West did enough, and the shot wouldn't fall, and then she scrapped up the rebound as well. She's the one that hustled for the opening tip as well. That shot off the mark, Swanson right there to clean it up.
Well, that's why Janice Swanson averages a double-double. Again, she's in perfect position on the offensive end, able to clean up that rebound and get the first 2 points for the Blue Jackets.
Artis into the front court, draws the double team, loses the handle out of bounds. And the Blue Jackets back in possession.
Again, good pressure defensively for the Blue Jackets to create that turnover.
Olander up front, tried to work it underneath to Hennon, knocked away out of bounds. But Hennon must have got a piece of it because the ball's going back to the Cardinals.
Yeah, it's third turnover so far for Jody Liedau's squad.
Not what he wanted to see them as they open the section tournament. 16-10 record on the season for the Blue Jackets. Flatham for three from the corner. This one will bounce around and out. Heeman bobbles it. West had an opportunity. Another chance for West in close and can't cash in. The rebound by Clement. And the Blue Jackets back the other way.
Well, it's going to come down to the fact that you got to hit your shots when you're able to do that. We'll see how this game unfolds. But you got to be able to be successful when you get those looks underneath. Granted, she had a little pressure, but you have to be able to try and drop those.
Amy Schiefforgen first in for Cambridge-Isanti. Sydney Kerr playing for the first time for the Cardinals. Defending underneath. Kicked out to Swanson, fade away, and she was bumped. She'll go to the line to shoot two. Hanneman picking up first foul of the ball game.
Taking a look at that as Swanson's driving there, you see the contact.
Swanson's first attempt, wide right. And that one in and out. Clement got up and tipped it, but the Cardinals able to control. Heeman on the right side, setting up the offense. Inside, Lainey Hanneman turns and scores.
Oh, and such a nice feed inside, and Hanneman doing a good job of finding position underneath the basket as the Blue Jackets going to call timeout with Cardinals leading 4-2. So look at the dish from Flatham. It's just a nice job finding Hanneman alone underneath and between two defenders.
And the Cardinals getting the mismatch with Swanson.
Yep.
Not guarding Hanneman, and they take advantage.
And I think that comes down to some of the I talked about earlier with the foul situation and not wanting to get, especially Swanson, in foul trouble for the Blue Jackets because of the fact that their depth, especially big, not that deep.
Well, the Cardinals going to bring in Nicole Post, and that adds to the depth in the middle for Coon Rapids.
Yeah, to the height for sure, obviously, with the Hanneman and Post in the ball game together.
Three-point look is off the mark. Post has the rebound, waits for traffic to clear, and now Destiny Artis will bring it up court. Right side to Heeman, trying to feed Hanneman, but she couldn't reach the pass. It's deflected and turned over to the Blue Jackets. Prager back to Olander, down low. Swanson kicks it out, a little pump fake by Clement. Here's Prager again, high on the right side. Clement up top, left side for Olander. Drives baseline, rolls it across the top, but it won't go down, and Destiny Artis recovers. Up court quickly for Heeman. Inside to Nicole Post. Working against Swanson, finds her way around, but the shot won't fall. Swanson has the rebound.
Yeah, Post had to take a little bit of a strange angle on that one.
Pull-up jumper for Sheffergan won't go. Rebound by Swanson in traffic, looking for help, gets it out. Sheffergan back to the lane. She's bumped by Hanneman, and Hanneman's going to pick up a second one very early.
Yeah, and that's one thing that Coach Peterson does not want to see, a couple of quick fouls on one of her better players. So you're going to see the contact there, the body contact there. That's going to be number 2. Both she and Heeman coming out.
Hetwer getting her first minutes tonight. And West back on the floor. Good rotation, and Sheffergan ties the game.
Yeah, just a nice job with the assist, finding her. A smart play by Hetwer, realizing she was trapped, threw it off a Blue Jacket player.
Nicole Post right back out of the game. Jenny and Tombwe in for the first time. Those are two young, nice young pieces for Coach Peterson. Nicole Post at over 6 foot, just a sophomore, and Jenny and Tombwe not far under 6 foot, and good physical post player, just a freshman. Three-pointer for Hanneman from the corner, and the Cardinals go up 7-4.
That was Hetwer.
That's what I meant to say.
She's another one of those young players, Joe.
Correct. Sydney Kerr spinning, shot won't fall. Looking for contact, wouldn't get the whistle. Yeah, Hetwer also just a sophomore, and Tombwe got a hand on the pass and knocked it away out of bounds. Big collision as 3 players went down. Hetwer a little slow to get up and wincing, and a little bit of a limp in her gait.
Oh, yeah, she's gonna. Yeah, you can see her knee go the way it probably should not. And she seems to be okay. She slapped the floor in frustration with that, but she seems to be all right, and that's the most important thing.
Into Skiva, out to Sheffergan. Sheffergan had it stripped away by Artis. Nice quick hand by the senior guard. Recovered by Hetwer. Ahead to West in the corner. Heeman right side. I called her Hetwer last time. I called Hetwer Heeman. Or I called her Hanneman. Too many H's, apparently.
A lot of H's.
That pass unable to be handled by Clement. And ball back to Coon Rapids.
A little sloppy basketball, really both ways. Another turnover by the Blue Jackets.
Well, Clement clearly in the clear behind the defense. Just couldn't make that pass click. Artis across for Heeman. Tried to force it underneath. That was batted away. Stolen back by Hetwer. Into the middle. West in good position, but the shot won't fall. Long rebound. Tracked down in the corner by Almer. And Michaela Almer back into the front court for Cambridge-Isanti. Olander is fouled by Artis. Third foul against the Cardinals. Still none called against the home squad.
We're going to see it here again. She's going to gain the edge on Destiny, and Destiny's going to pick up the infraction with that body contact.
Inbound goes to Sheffergan. Sheffergan to Swanson, back to Sheffergan, steps out, three-pointer. Rims out, great rebound by Clement, trying to feed Almer back in the corner. It's tipped away out of bounds.
Yeah, Destiny Artis did a nice job getting a hand on that
pass. And
pass.
Almer did get a piece of it afterwards, so another big defensive play forcing a turnover for the Cardinals.
No, I don't think so.
Now they are going to give it back to
yeah.
Cambridge. I was kind of surprised West was there ready to take the ball, and no Cambridge players seem to be disputing it. Almer kicks it back out. Olander left side for Skiba. Sheffergan lost the edge, kicks it back out, headed into the corner now. And a good quick shot by Olander. Cuts the lead to one.
Yeah, Olander didn't waste any time. A nice little drive. Nice release to get the bucket.
And a foul underneath. It's going to go against Swanson, trying to defend against Ntambwe.
Well, Joan, you talked about Ntambwe, you know, just a young player, but she has some presence underneath the basket. You can see that. She's a very strong young woman. Gives Coon Rapids a great advantage.
Good physical presence. Yep. It'll be interesting to see how she progresses throughout her high school career. Hetwer, quick three, and she hit this one as well.
Oh, that's 2 for her now. And again, you get those players that they can heat up from the outside. Hetwer, a prime example of it, coming off the bench with a couple of threes.
Swanson kicks it back out. They'll swing it around to the left side. Olander looking for room, dumps it over the middle. Swanson quickly double teamed. West got in there and got a piece of the ball, but then got a piece of Swanson and picks up her first foul.
So that'll be her first, team fourth. Again, there's Kelly Hetwer with a nice shot from the corner. Gets that one to drop.
Oh, an offensive foul is going to be called against Swanson. She picks up
That's 2.
her second quickly.
No, that's not Swanson.
35.
No, 52.
Oh, 52 is Swanson.
She's just coming
I
off the
apologize.
bench.
Skiba. Swanson now back in the game. Both fouls against Skiba. I'll get them figured out. We're a long way from the action tonight, Shapiro.
We are, in fact.
We're way up on the mezzanine level.
We need a little oxygen to walk up all these stairs. At least I did.
Hetwer, good moves to find some room. Shot won't fall, and the Blue Jackets able to surround and get the rebound. Olander underneath. Sheffergan scores.
Yeah, and then a couple of baskets miss, and a couple of baskets cuts the lead to 2. That's going to be a timeout by the Cardinals. Joe, you know, I'd like to...
You'd like to...
I'd like to wish Destiny Artis a very happy birthday. Today is her birthday. And nothing better, I'm sure, that she would like on this special day is a win here up in Cambridge. So happy birthday, Destiny.
Yeah, don't want your high school basketball career to end on your birthday.
No,
That's not.
No.
Would be a gift to get to that next round.
Yes, it would.
Winner goes on to play the winner of number 3 Andover, number 6 Anoka. Pass a little too tall for Lexi West, and a turnover by the Cardinals. Cambridge back on offense, quickly underneath to Hennon, out to Shefforgan. Shefforgan works to her left and scores. She's got 6, and we're tied at 10.
Again, just great job of maneuvering underneath the basket and creating some space for yourself. And a nice pressure defense by the Blue Jackets.
Cardinals working it back and forth up top. Artis, a little pump fake. Flatham thought about the shot from the corner. Back out. Artis will take this one. It's in and out. Peterson wanted a foul on the three-point shot. This one tipped away, and Artis got a piece of it, so it will be Cambridge ball. Coach Peterson.
Let's take a look and see if Coach Peterson
pleading her case.
Oh.
There was definitely contact on the hand. It's not what caused her to fall. What a good tie-up. Another strong defensive play, I believe, by Alexi West once more. And that's what the Cardinals need. Big defensive stops.
They do.
And taking advantage of opportunity.
And that's the biggest thing. They've got to make baskets.
Artis into the front court. Double team comes quickly. Hepworth on the right side. Pressure comes across back to Artis. Artis drives to the lane, throws one up. It won't fall. And the rebound out of bounds to Cambridge-Isanti.
And just couldn't control the basketball underneath the basket. That's a little less than 7.5 minutes remaining in this opening half.
Open look for Shefforgan. Won't go. Rebound by Hennon. Kicks it back out. Shefforgan left-handed scores.
Again,
and they are in the lead for the first time tonight.
Just a nice job of the miss and finding Shefforgan cutting to the basket.
Shefforgan has scored 8, including the last 6 points in the ball game. And a 10-6 lead has turned into a 12-10 deficit for the Cardinals. Right side, Ashley Flatham back across to Destiny Artis. Foul trouble for Hanneman, definitely hamstrings the Cardinals a little bit on offense. Driving is Shefforgan, and she scores again.
Right, she's been hot, and she's been the catalyst so far here for the Blue Jackets. Now with a 4-point lead.
Artis running through, drops it off for Ntambwe. Didn't have an angle, got it back out to Flatham. The pass taken away by Hennon. Hennon on the breakaway will score. And it's a 6-point lead, another timeout for Coon Rapids.
Yeah, the Cardinals had a little early momentum, but all that momentum has now gone to the side of the Cambridge-Isanti Blue Jackets.
A 10-point run puts them in front by 6 with 5:45 to play in the first quarter, or first half.
Again, just you talk about defense turning to offense, and that was a great example there by Hennon. She's able to get the steal and take it to the basket.
Her first points of the game, Shefforgan. It's a nice start off the bench, already 10 points in the game.
Yeah, 10 of the 16 points on the night so far. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty good. She has to be happy so far.
Fans on the far side liking what they see so far, Shapiro.
Yeah, let's hope they like what we do at Coon Rapids CTN Studios. We certainly would love you to like us because we're needy and we want attention, and so please give it to us.
We need our daily affirmation.
That's right.
Like
Joe Yund, you are so cool.
You like me. You really like me. Emma Heeman down deep for Flatham. And she traveled. Oh, Sydney Kerr apologized. Again, from way up here, it's an easy mistake.
It's tough to see from way up here. It's a good thing you brought your binoculars.
Swanson in a whole lot of traffic, throws up a shot that won't go. Hennon had a chance. Hit the bottom of the rim, and Destiny Artis has it. Lexi West back into the front court for the Cardinals.
One thing the Cardinals can have happen to them is if for Cambridge-Isanti to extend this lead, they want to stay as close as they possibly can moving into the break with 5 minutes remaining in this first half.
Post dumps it over the top for West, and West scores. It's a big basket for the Cardinals after quite a drought.
Yeah, they needed that.
It's their first points in over 5 minutes.
And again, just keep this close and you have a chance.
Pass gets inside. Swanson not able to connect in close. Heeman the other way for Lexi West, right side, gets it back. Heeman, good pass, post. Didn't have a shot. Good defense by Swanson.
She blocked that opportunity. Made her commit and then turn it over.
Almer backs out after almost losing the handle. Clement back to Almer. Into the corner for Brogger. Three-pointer won't go. Swanson, great rebound on the backside, but tied up by Sydney Kerr. Good quick hands by the Cardinals all around.
Again, and Coach Peterson preached it. We need to play solid defense if we're going to beat this club.
Turnaround left hand is good for Miranda Broger.
Do a nice job of finding players underneath.
Good look, Sydney Kerr in traffic, tied up by Skiba. Possession arrow swings back the other way. Post spins to her left and scores with the left hand.
Such a pretty move by Nicole Post.
Blue Jackets rotate to the left corner, and West nearly stripped it away from Hennon. Then pressures, but maybe a little too aggressive.
Yep.
She gets the foul. That'll be her second.
Yep. That's number 5 as a team for Coon Rapids.
Just 3:11 remaining in this first half. 18-14 lead for Cambridge-Isanti. They inbound. And Broger, right side for Clement. Olander down into the corner for Hennon. Skiba cutting to the lane, blocked by Post, recovered by Artis. Destiny Artis backing away. Resetting the offense for the Cardinals. Emma Heeman on the left side. Leaves it off. Sydney Kerr tried to drop it off. Swatted right back to her. And then she draws the foul. Will go to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, just being aggressive, trying to make something happen after That ball was loose. She was able to get it back.
Sydney Kerr, another one of those young pieces.
A lot of young pieces.
A lot of sophomores.
Yep.
She's another sophomore contributing to the squad. And she hits this one.
Hetwer back in for the Cardinals.
Sydney Kerr able to hit them both. 2-point game with 2:33 to play. Clement steps in, kicks it back out. Brager in the corner. Brager back out top to Hennon to Olander. Back to Brager in the post. Draws a crowd, kicks it back out. Olander working against Artis. Left side, Clement. Drives and scores.
Yeah, strong move to the basket. Again, just create some space for herself. Able to drop the little shot. Put the lead back to 4 for the Blue Jackets.
Little bobble. This one was tipped, so no backcourt violation. A little tangle on the floor, but everybody seems to be okay. Hetwer in some trouble, tried to force it through. Scramble on the floor again. This one's tied up. Possession arrow favoring Cambridge-Isanti. Swanson and Shivorgin are back on the floor. Shivorgin, obviously, again, 10 points off the bench. Swanson, their leading scorer, just 2 points so far. Their first points of the ball game.
Yeah, and again, that was one of the
Hennon
keys.
left with an open lane, takes advantage, and back to a 6-point lead.
Yeah, and again, that's a good job by the Blue Jackets to increase that lead back to 6.
And then Swanson anticipates the pass and nearly got herself a breakaway. Instead, tipped away out of bounds.
Cardinals are fortunate.
Heeman into the front court. Leaves it off for Destiny Artis. Kerr inside to Ntombwe, and she is fouled. It's going to be called against Amy Shivorgin.
That's her, I believe that's her first, team 4th.
Inbound goes to Ntombwe. Back out to Hetwer, and now Heeman. She'll take the three-pointer and hit it.
Yeah, that's a huge three-pointer here with under a minute remaining, now trailing just by 3.
Swanson in the post, working against Ntombwe, and she traveled.
Yep.
Well, the Cardinals have kept her from getting into a rhythm. That's a great thing.
Well, Joe Young, if you're the coach, do you play for the final shot?
You don't play for the foul at midcourt,
No.
typically. This one's going to be called against Kaylee Clement. Or Jackie Olander, I apologize. No, I don't think this early I would play for the last shot. But
We'll see what they do.
As it has been told to me time and time again, I am far from a basketball strategy expert. Dangerous pass, but Ntombwe able to reel it back in. Heeman back in the corner. Drives baseline, kicks it across. Sydney Kerr not able to keep it in bounds.
No, it was tipped by the Blue Jackets.
Oh, it was?
Yep.
Okay. If I mentioned that we're a long way.
We are a long way.
I'm just going to watch the monitor from now on. Our camera crew does such an outstanding job in this full HD production. It brings it to me crystal clear. Why would I do anything else? Artis forces her way in. Her shot won't go. Kerr trying to convert. That won't happen. Down to the final seconds. A steal by Hetwer, not able to get that off before the buzzer. But it's going to be just a 3-point ball game as we head to the locker room. We knew it would be close. We knew it would be low scoring. So far, that's exactly what we're getting. We'll get some halftime reaction when we return. You're watching CTN's coverage of Section 7 4A girls basketball.
Oh, it's so nice to all be sitting down together. You can tell me something they did today.
I drew a horsey.
Good for you, son.
I started smoking.
I love you too, sweetheart.
I'm selling bongs out of our minivan.
I got a tramp stamp.
I'm getting implants.
I'm dating your brother.
Uh-huh.
I'm cooking meth in the basement.
Great idea, kiddo. That's why you're so popular at school.
Back at Cambridge-Isanti High School, the Blue Jackets a 22-19 lead over Coon Rapids. And down on the sideline with Cardinal head coach Deb Peterson is our Jen Halverson. Jen?
Well, Coach, your defense was really strong early on in this half, shutting down the Blue Jackets. It's a tough one, yeah. But then they went on a run later on. How do you adjust your defense in the second half to get those necessary stops?
Well, we need to get back to just communicating and being active in our gap help side. When they went on their run, we really weren't paying attention in our help side, and they just blew right past us, and we stopped paying attention.
Their defense has been pushing you back farther and farther into backcourt and getting that half-court trap. What do you change to get your offense more involved going into the second half and penetrate their defense?
We need to get our weak side to actually make their flash to the middle so that we can hit the middle and then go score the easy layups on them.
What are you telling your team going into this locker room chat?
Shoot the basketball.
And finish?
Yep, preferably make your baskets. Yeah.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
See what they can do come second half. Back to you, Joe.
Thank you, Jen. We'll take another short break. Be back with first half stats and highlights after this. You're watching CTN's coverage of the Section 7 4A girls basketball quarterfinals. Chance to go to the state tournament, just 3 wins away for both of these teams. First half action, pretty close, start to finish. Coon Rapids playing with the lead early on and able to, as Jen talked about with Coach Peterson, limit the Blue Jackets and what they wanted to do offensively. But at the same time, their offense hasn't been able to get as deep as often as they would like. And then that spurt mostly coming on the shoulders of Amy Sheffergan. She had 10 points, including 8 in a row for the Blue Jackets, helping them establish that lead, but never got more than 6. And the Cardinals have cut it to just 3 at the half. 3 3-pointers for the Cardinals. Definitely a good side. But I think both coaches would like to see fewer turnovers moving forward.
Well, yeah, there's no question about that, Joe. And I think that Coach Peterson probably, outside of being in the lead, feels pretty good about where her squad is here at the break, just down by 3. Obviously, you want to be ahead in this situation, but the fact that it looked like the Blue Jackets were starting to increase the lead, the Cardinals were able to cut back and with some big plays, good defensive plays as well, and just to trail by 3. So it's going to be a big second half here.
Well, we'll hopefully get some reaction from Cambridge head coach Jody Liddell when we return. You're watching the Section 7 4A girls basketball tournament on CTN.
Meet the scan, a simple procedure whose mission is to detect lung cancer early.
I'm here to save you.
But I feel fine.
That's great, but you may still be at high risk for lung cancer.
Oh man, that's a new fence.
If you smoke, early detection could save your life. Learn more at savedbythescan.org.
Back at Cambridge-Isanti High School, the Blue Jackets a 22-19 lead over the Cardinals at the half. And down on the sidelines with Jen Halverson is their coach, Jody Lidahl. Jen?
Well, Coach, before this game, you told me one of the key focuses for tonight for your team was offensive execution. What have you seen that you've liked offensively from your team tonight?
We're being patient. Coon Rapids has done a good job of slowing us down, and we're being patient, and I like that. We're shooting a fairly high percentage, but we just got to get more possessions. So hopefully our defense can kick it up a little bit and get us a few extra possessions here in the second half.
Your defense trap has been working on a number of the plays down the stretch. What has been connecting for them so far tonight?
Our back line has been anticipating well. Guys, real happy with that, and our top girls have done a good job of funneling them to where we want to get them. So just a good execution this first half.
Great, thanks, Coach.
Thanks.
Thank you, Jen. And a second half. One team's season will be over 18 minutes from now.
I think it's important for Coon Rapids to score on their first possession here in the second half if they possibly can. And again, just trying to establish something. And, they got off to that early start in the first half, looking to do so here again in the second.
Artist driving, shot won't go, rebound tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with Coon Rapids.
It's really important for the Cardinals bigs to stay with Swanson because she's so good underneath the basket.
Inbound tipped, Artist tips it back to West. Her shot blocked by Olander, and now Olander pushes it up court. Clement cuts back into the middle. Hennon's shot disrupted, out of bounds, off the Cardinals.
Again, the Blue Jackets coming right inside, going after the Cardinals underneath the basket in that situation.
Quick shot off the inbound as well, short. Rebound tip to Clement. Her shot too heavy. Tracked down by West finally, and Coon Rapids has possession. Ashley Flatham looking to the corner, will back away from Hennon. Artist up top, and now West on the right side. Into the corner, Heeman. Into Hanneman in the post. That pass disrupted and turned over to the Blue Jackets. Olander pushing it. Clement leaves her shot short. Swanson gets it back outside. The three-pointer is good for Brogger.
That was a big three-point shot for Brogger and the Blue Jackets. Pushes the lead back to 6. Turnover.
And another turnover by that trap. Working effectively. Olander scores off the glass.
Well, we'll see if this continues. How quick a timeout Coach Peterson will talk to her girls and see if she calls it.
Heeman into the front court. And she stepped on the line. Not the start Coon Rapids was looking for.
No. Just a nice job of kicking it back outside.
And Brogger wide open look, able to knock it down. Brogger on the right side, inside to Swanson, turns around and gets swatted away by Hanneman. Hetwer into the front court. Will step up and take the three. This one won't fall. Hanneman punched it. Swanson ends up with it. Olander on the run for Cambridge-Isanti. Into the lane, kicks it back out. Clement back out. Olander jump shot is good.
And Olander did a nice job of just getting to that space and making that that shot happen. 10-point lead now for Cambridge-Isanti. They've definitely opened up the lead and have taken control so far.
Nice look to find Hanneman alone underneath, and she's going to score that one 99 out of 100 times. Brogger backs away, leaves it off for Olander. Resetting the offense. Hannon in the paint, turns to her right, runs into Hanneman, kicks it back out. Olander to Clement, and now Swanson to Olander up top. Into the corner, Clement. Slashing through the middle is Brogger. Left-handed shot won't go. She's able to claw the rebound away and track it down. Here's Olander. Down low, Swanson As defense fly by, and this one is blocked away out of bounds, and it'll still be Cambridge-Isanti ball.
And Swanson thought that she had that. A great save here and a good look as they're going to find Swanson underneath, and there's trouble.
Yeah, Lexi West has had an outstanding game defensively. Clement blocked away by Hanneman. She's got 2 blocks early in this second half. That one was just downright dominant.
Yeah, again, she's not letting him, trying not letting him come through the middle there, and she's doing a nice job on the defensive end.
Olander steps up. Her jump shot won't fall this time. Long rebound. Scramble, and Olander collects it just near the sidelines. Clement now in the corner. Back out to Olander. Hennon cutting into the middle, lost it off her own foot. Tied up on the floor. Possession arrow favors Cambridge-Isanti.
The Cardinals definitely playing some solid defense here and limiting what the Blue Jackets want to do on this possession.
Inbound to Swanson, goes to her left, kicks it out to Clement. Clement dribbles back out to Brogger now. Brogger watched by Hepburn. High post, Swanson fake to her left, goes back to her right, misses well off the mark, and Tomway just shakes Brogger off and then recollects the ball. That's the strength and physicality we were talking about in the first half. And just a freshman. Artis, an open look for 3. That's short, but Hanneman has the rebound all by herself, puts it back up and in.
LA, just a really smart play. Realizes that she had that soft look underneath and able to turn and use the backboard to bank that in.
Olander scans the defense, right side for Hennon. Up top, Brogger wants 3 more. This one won't fall. Rebound battled for. Kicked back out by Clement, and a hard collision as Artis ran into Brogger. And Artis going to be, no, they're going to call it on Brogger.
Wow. That's hustle. That's hustle by the birthday girl.
Another look at it. Great save by Clement. Cardinals will take the benefit of the doubt in that collision every time. I think that one could have easily been called either way.
Yes, it could have.
Good rotation inside, and Tomway, and she's blocked by Sheffergan. Brogger into the front court, stripped away by Artis, but right to Sheffergan. And here is Olander to Clement. Sheffergan in the corner. Sheffergan dribbles to the lane. Pull-up jumper is good.
Yeah, and again, she knew exactly where she needed to pull up. She kind of backed off a little bit to make sure she wasn't going to get any trouble, any pressure, and able to drop it 31-23 Cambridge-Isanti.
Good look to finding Tomway underneath. She's going to get the foul. That's going to be number 3 against Skiba.
That's her 3rd, team 2nd.
Inbound to Hanneman up top, right back to Lexi West in the post. Post goes to her right. West goes to her right. Great defensive play by Artis, but then gave it right back. Sheffergan, though, gets blocked by Hanneman. Cambridge maintains possession. Stepping in, Almer, and she draws the foul.
This one's on West. It'll be her 3rd, I believe.
I believe you are correct.
Well, I'll tell you though, Lainey Hanneman's a beast underneath there on the defensive end. She's doing a really nice job of getting blocks on the basketball without committing any infractions.
Almer, just a freshman, getting some minutes for the Blue Jackets.
West will take a seat on the bench with her 3.
Replaced by Nicole Post. Almer hits them both and back to a 10-point lead. Artis fights her way across midcourt, then it's stripped right to Hanneman. Able to rip it away and get it to Heeman on the right side. Heeman to Post in the post. Post to her right, shot comes up short. Swanson trapped along the baseline, smartly plays it out off of Post.
Yeah, we saw the Cardinals do that early in the first half, and the Blue Jackets were paid the favor.
Olander across, three-pointer for Sheffer getting in and out. Tracked down by Clement. Back out, Olander to Amon. Her shot is off the mark. Rebound tied up. Possession arrow favors the Cardinals.
Destiny Artis is being tough defensively, forcing that tie-up.
Heeman cross court, Hetward. Three-pointer is short. Rebound by Hanneman, and she puts it back. She has all 6 for the Cardinals in the second half. That one just miscommunicated.
Yeah.
Thrown away out of bounds, and these are the opportunities we talk about, how the Cardinals have to be able to capitalize on.
They really do. When they get these kind of turnovers, they have to get points off of them. You're right.
Post in the middle. Nearly tied up, but able to rip it away. The shot won't fall, though. Scramble and a foul is going to be called, and it's going to be going, I think, against Skiba. That's going to be her 5th or 4th. Rather. Then she's going to have to come out. Swanson will check back in.
Again, make your opportunities count.
Well, it was a great battle by Post to get the ball free and get the look, and then pass just rolled away from her. Sheffergan to an open look for Olander. That won't fall. The rebound won by Sheffergan. And she travels. Good defense by Post and Artis combined.
See it again, just solid defense. And this is how you stay in ball games, when you can create opportunities for yourself like that. And again, you touched on it, Joe. They have to be able to score points again off these turnovers. Cambridge-Isanti calling that timeout.
Well, and then when they are able to get themselves a second opportunity, they have to make their possessions count. It's bottom line.
They do. See, who said you're not a great basketball mind?
Everyone, actually.
Just everyone?
That young lady right there has reminded me more than once. Sheffergan in the corner, kicks it back out. Olander up top, Amon, and around to Clement. Clement high on the left side. Olander at the top of the key. Into Swanson, trying to get around in Tombway. It does, but the shot won't fall. And Tombway tied up by Sheffergan. And that'll get the ball back for Cambridge-Isanti.
Yeah, again, similar to what the Cardinals have been doing. Great play by Sheffergan to tie that ball up to maintain possession.
Blue Jackets working the perimeter once more. Sheffergan gets the pick, will take the three from the top of the key. It's off the mark. Cardinals can't control the rebound, but it bounces right back to Tombway. And the Cardinals back on offense. Artis making her way to the lane, gets a foul, will go to the line and shoot 2.
She might have a cramp.
Yeah, I was going to say, she reached for her leg, but I think it's just cramp. She's going to be able to walk it off, which is great news for the Cardinals.
Yes. an opportunity for hit a couple from the stripe.
Yeah, she and Lexi West not doing much damage on the scoreboard for so far tonight, but have definitely contributed on the opposite end and in other ways. She is able to make 1 of 2. And now the Blue Jackets on offense. Foul's going to be against Hanneman.
It'll be her third. Just the second team foul by the Cardinals. Well, that's a big one for Coon Rapids.
Good look underneath. Shot won't fall. Swanson able to get it back and then get the foul. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. She and Artis go hard to the floor.
See it again. That was
a
a great
look.
Oh my gosh.
To Sheffergan and just couldn't cash in. Swanson able to get it back, and the foul on Hanneman. That's number 4. She's going to have to come out with 9:32 to play.
That's unfortunate. Now Nicole Post is going to have to take that duty underneath. Very capable young woman.
Swanson hits 1 of 2. The rebound by Post. But the steal by Sheffergan, stolen right back by Heeman. Nice look to Post inside, and she scores.
Yeah, with Hanneman on the bench with 4, Nicole Post going to have to pick up a little bit of the slack.
Well, and the basics, the cliches, you have to convert on offense and you have to stop on defense.
This is true.
A lot easier said than done, obviously. But getting down to crunch time now and trailing by 8. By 6, excuse me.
6. Well, Coach,
but good defense forces another turnover.
Again, the defense has been really solid for the Cardinals tonight.
Nobody more aware of that than Jana Swanson. She is, I think, only 3 points in the game. Yeah, 3 points.
Yeah.
I bet she's close to her average in rebounds, though.
I would think so.
She has definitely showed strong presence around the glass. That we're backing away from Almond. Right side for Kerr. Post in the post against Swanson. Back out to Kerr. Back to Post. Bobbled and taken away by the Blue Jackets. Almond steps up. Her shot is good.
Yeah, that's just Post needing to work on hand strength. Again, that's a pass that she just couldn't control, but one she should.
Kerr wanted the 3, realized she didn't have any support, decided to pull it down. Another pass that Post couldn't handle, turned over to the Blue Jackets. Big play by Post on defense at the other end. And Post, wow. They call it a travel? She was
pushed.
She was pushed to the floor. I mean, how
Coach
how
Peterson,
do you? Yeah, she should be. I mean, again, not a great basketball mind, but she has possession and she's thrown to the floor.
That's a really bad call.
And she's called for a travel?
That's a bad call. Jeez.
I've seen less body contact called a check in girls hockey.
Right.
Good defensive play again by Lexi West. Get the block, get the ball back for the Cardinals. West to Hetwer into the paint. Pull-up jumper, hard off the glass, won't fall. Rebound by Clement. And here's Olander the other way. No, it's Ahmed backing away. Brager wants 3. It won't fall. And this is going to be a foul against Swanson.
Yeah.
As
Push from
she
behind.
just ran over Jenny and Tomboy.
You mean they didn't call travel?
No. Well, she didn't have possession, so.
Oh, I didn't. They still could have called it.
West, the pull-up jumper is short, and Tomboy got the rebound but couldn't put it home. Rebound controlled by Cambridge. They've got the numbers down court. And travel. Unfortunately, Hennon had no idea she was so open. She wanted to pass and went, oh, there's no one guarding me. I think I'll drive.
Well, at first I thought she was going to take a shot, and that's where she walked.
And she knew it.
Yeah.
You got me. Brager gets the steal. Clement gets the basket. And it's back to a 10-point lead.
6.5 minutes left. Cardinals are going to call a timeout, trailing by 10.
6:38 to play.
Hey, Joe, do you know where you can see what we do here at CTN?
I've heard there's this place called the interweb.
It is, and it's called the YouTube. And all the kids
The
are going, all the
YouTube.
kids are going to
It's
it.
what all the kids are doing these days.
It's the hip hop happening thing, you know, with all the kids. So if you want to check us out, make sure you do so. You see it right there on your screen, youtube.com/CTN Studios. You can watch Joe over and over and over again. I have him on a loop. I have him on a loop at home when I need to go to sleep at night and I have trouble. I can
assist you with. You need
on my phone.
In utter boredom, I am the king. So 6:38 to go. Cambridge-Isanti a 10-point lead. Cardinals closing in on desperation time.
Yeah, and the Blue Jackets, too, when they have the ball, they'll know that they're not going to be in any hurry to score. They're going to wind the clock down. But you're right, the Cardinals need points.
West, jump shot won't fall. Rebound tipped, controlled by the Blue Jackets. And that's going to be a turnover. I guess it's a makeup non-call because, I mean, did she just fall? I mean, did she trip over her own feet?
Maybe she was.
Maybe
she's a softball player and she was practicing sliding.
It's not a contact sport.
It's a head first slide.
So typically, if someone just falls down, they don't just fall down. They are athletes.
Yeah.
They need some incentive, but I guess it just wasn't enough. Good defensive play by Swanson, but Flatham able to step up and get it back for the Cardinals. Hetwer to Care, and the pass too wide, and they turn it back over.
Well, it'll be interesting to see when Hanneman comes back into this game with her 4 personals. You know, where time is winding down. They trail by 10.
You certainly can't afford to keep her on the bench.
No, you can't.
Too long. Of course, she goes out, gets that last foul. You're still without her.
This is true.
Clement traveled before she drove.
Destiny Artist back in for the Cardinals.
Tomboy gets it high off the glass and in. A much-needed basket for the Cardinals.
And a turnover.
And a turnover certainly helps, but they, again, before it was important, now it's absolutely essential to take advantage of opportunity.
No, one of Coach Lidall's keys were taking care of the basketball, and I think both squads coach was not happy with the amount of turnovers on either side.
Well, in both boys and girls basketball, this section can easily go to any seed. It is absolutely wide open. But you have to win.
You do have to win. It's imperative that you win.
It is
to
in the
advance.
rules.
Yeah. If you want to advance, you should win. Now it's just a matter of Cardinals getting points off the turnover.
Flatham to Artis. And Flatham into the front court. Here comes the trap. Trying to push through, didn't have a lane, got it to Lexi West. West trying to force it, knocked away out of bounds off Olander.
And right into
And
Imi.
the soccer move by Dave Imi.
Well, you know, they used to call him Pele back in the day. Those sweet foot moves by Dave Imi.
Should see him on a dance floor.
Oh,
unbelievable. Jen Alverson is down on the sidelines doing a little spying. Jenny Ntambwe comes up just short. And what are you learning behind the benches there, Jen?
Well, Joe, head coach Debbie Peterson was telling her team that they're shooting from here on out. So she wants them to drive to the hoop, go up strong, and just give it everything they got. They're still in this game. It's only 8 points. They still can come back in and take this game. She just said that drive, and make sure you finish and get those and ones. Back to you, Joe.
Yeah, we haven't seen a lot of that either way. A really clean game foul-wise on both sides. The unfortunate part for Coon Rapids is 4 of their fouls against their leading scorer. Sheffergan, great move to lose Ntambwe. Artis, what a save. Wow.
That was incredible. What a great athletic move.
Under 4 minutes remaining. West kicks it back out to Flatham. West in the corner. Drives, puts it up. Shot is short. Sheffergan tracks it down in the corner.
I was just going to say that they certainly offensively they don't have to panic, but they have to be able to get shots to drop.
Well, and not only do they need to convert, but when they don't get the shots to fall, they need to have second, third chances.
Yep.
And there have been a lot of one-and-done possessions for them here in this second half. Hendon, left side for Clement. Back to Olander. Clement drives baseline. Shot deflected by Kerr, tied up. Possession arrow favoring the Cardinals. Good hustle again by Destiny Artis.
Look at the athletic move by Destiny Artis, Joe Young. I mean, just a great job, obviously, to keep her body in bounds and able to throw that ball back just before she went out.
And to a teammate. Found a white jersey to get it to.
Yeah, and you can see her foot definitely in bounds as she got that pass off.
Of course you can see her foot definitely in bounds. Our
best.
camera crew is top-notch.
Top-notch.
Big steal by Clement, then lost it off her own knee and turns it back over. A good bounce for the Cardinals as she came up with the big defensive play and then just lost the handle as the Cardinal defense came in.
And again, still plenty of time, 2:49 remaining in this game and down by 8, but again, you can't turn the ball over, and you have to create a good look for yourself. And certainly the defense of the Blue Jackets is going to try and limit what you do.
Steal by Olander. Amon on the run. fouled by Ashley Flatham. And that's a good foul to take.
Yep.
Don't give them the easy basket, make them earn them.
Yeah, it's only their 4th team foul, so you're certainly not going to send them to the line.
Well, you are sending them to the line.
Oh, that's correct. I thought they called it after. I didn't think they called it before the shot.
She was halfway up to the basket. I love you, Shapiro.
You better love me. I make you look so good.
Hanneman back into the ball game for the Cardinals. Heeman on the floor as well. Free throw is good. It's a 9-point lead with 2.5 to play. Artis works her way around the defense and through a couple. And she got a foul. Will go to the line to shoot 2.
Good, big opportunity here from the free throw stripe as she's going to try and drive that lane.
Foul win against Hedden. I believe they said she was still moving into the path, creating the contact. Artis able to hit them both. Those are big free throws. Every point crucial now. 2:09 to play.
Yeah, Coach Peterson going to call this timeout here with that amount of time left and talk to her squad.
This is the exact score it was at the end of the last contest, except in the opposite direction.
Yep.
Cardinals stretching out the defense. Grace Henneman getting her first minutes of the ball game. Blue Jackets, as you talked about, aren't going to be in any kind of hurry to score the basketball. But a good look down low and a great turning basket for Ahmed.
Hey, you get that opportunity. The defense gives that to you. You have to take it.
Hanneman down low, can't score over Swanson. Swanson gets the rebound. And who is this foul going to be against? It's going to go against Lainey Hanneman, and she's going to be done.
Yep, that's it. Now she's going to rely on her teammates to see if they can keep her senior season alive. Trailing by 9.
Full court pressure. Olander looking for help, gets it back to Ahmed. Ahead for Sheffergan into the front court. Swanson down low. Came up short. Her second chance won't go either, but she got the foul. Will go to the line and shoot 2. And with just 77 seconds remaining, a couple here could pretty much seal it for the Blue Jackets. But with every miss, it keeps the Cardinal hopes alive.
Keeping hope alive.
She missed them both. Heeman can't handle the rebound. Tie up on the floor. Possession arrow favors the Cardinals.
Well, time definitely not in the...
Well, at least I thought it did.
I thought it did as well.
They pointed the opposite direction.
Huh.
Well, on the scoreboard it said one thing. At the scorer's table it said the other.
Another, yep.
Timeout by the Blue Jackets. Well, yeah, but now they switch the possession or back to Cambridge-Isanti.
Yeah, how does that work?
On the scoreboard.
Okay. .111 remaining, Joe Yandon.
And an appropriate song, a bit of a heartbreaker.
Yep.
Cardinals came in hopes high, knowing they had beaten this opponent early in the season, and they could knock off a number 2 seed, but
it would be a great opportunity if they could, because certainly this season has not gone the way that they had hoped. Just 3 wins on the year. A 4th win would be huge.
Well, and they will try and foul and score and foul and score and foul and score and hope there's some poor free throw shooting at the home end of the court to keep those hopes alive. Swanson, 2 chances from the charity stripe, came up empty. Still just 3 points in the game for her.
It's the CTN curse.
Right. Meanwhile, Lady Hanneman has fouled out.
Guess it works both ways.
There's the quick foul. Keep as much on the clock as they can. It's number 3 against Ashley Flatham. Puts Amon at the line. She hit her free throws last time. And she hits the first here, back to a 10-point lead. And Amon hits them both. Artis for 3, well off the mark. The rebound by Olander. She'll wait for the foul to come. Instead, it's tied up.
Well, the Cardinals should get the ball.
They will.
Well, okay, yes, they will. You never know. It's a crapshoot.
Ashley Flatham checking out of the game, and possibly the end of her high school career, and that pass just too high for Henneman. A breakaway and an easy basket for Clement.
Yeah, tough way to go out. The Cardinals, give them a lot of credit. They've played well against this high-rated opponent, but unfortunately just couldn't finish things in the second half, and their season will come to an end.
Pass a little high for Artis, and it's lost out of bounds. And she will check out, or along with Lexi West. And all the seniors will watch from the sidelines as their season and their careers come to a close.
Yeah, and that's the toughest thing is, if you're coming back next year, you have that opportunity to shake it off and go to another year. But those seniors, they know that this is their last game wearing that uniform.
So on the floor, emotional for everyone. On the floor, you have Grace Henneman, who is a junior. Hetwer, Post, Kerr, and Heeman, all sophomores, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So 4 sophomores and a junior on the floor, just 4 seconds left. Hetwer will launch one from center court, wrong backboard. She hits the retracted backboard up along the ceiling, and the buzzer sounds, ending this one, and the Cardinals' career comes to a close season comes to a close, 45-32, the final.
Yeah, and again, it was a difficult season for sure. Yeah, give credit to the Blue Jackets. They did what they needed to do, took care of business here to advance to the next round. But Cardinals did not stop fighting.
We'll take a short break, be back to wrap things up from Cambridge-Isanti right after this.
Oh, it's so nice to all be sitting down together. You can tell me something they did today.
I drew a horsey.
Good for you, son.
I started smoking.
I love you too, sweetheart.
I'm selling bongs out of our minivan.
I got a tramp stamp.
I'm getting implants.
I'm dating your brother.
Uh-huh.
I'm cooking meth in the basement.
Great idea, kiddo. That's why you're so popular at school.
Back at Cambridge-Isanti High School, the Blue Jackets, the number 2 seed in the section tournament, holding on and stretching it out in the second half, getting the 45-32 win. And Coon Rapids kept it close. I mean, it was just a 4-point game at the half. And give credit to Cambridge-Isanti. Their defense cranked it up even another notch in the second half, just strangling everything the Cardinals wanted to do on offense. No one really able to get into a rhythm. Laney Hanneman had the first 6 points of the half for the Cardinals, but then ran into foul trouble, ended up fouling out. And the Cardinals drifted away as the Blue Jackets move on to the semifinal round.
Yeah, they did a really nice job of expanding that lead, as you mentioned, Joe. And I thought the Cardinals, for the most part, defensively played pretty well. I think they troubled what the Blue Jackets wanted to do. Unfortunately, offensively, they just couldn't hit their shots.
Yeah, Swanson was very frustrated with her inability to score, but she'll have another opportunity as her team able to come together and get the 45-32 win. They will face the winner of Andover and Anoka. In the top of the bracket, number 1 seed Forest Lake easily handling Duluth East, 80-26. And the St. Francis Blaine winner still yet to be determined as well. But that is going to do it for this edition of CTN Sports. Again, the final score from Cambridge-Isanti High School, it's the Blue Jackets 45, the Cardinals 32. Want to thank everybody out there for joining us and continuing to support everything we do here at CTN. For the entire crew, including Howie Shapiro and Jen Halverson, I'm Joe Young saying good night.